we just stopped for lunch off of PCH. We're just touring the Big Sur area, and we had lunch at Cafe Keva.
Yep.
And they do an awesome brunch there. We did that last year when we were here at the same time, and we just absolutely love there. There's also another restaurant.
Yep, it's called Nepenthe restaurant.
Yes.
Like, it's basically connected. You just walk up the stairs a little bit further.
Yep, that's gonna be the top restaurant. And it's about 45 minutes outside of downtown Carmel. So if you're heading down south down PCH, it's gonna be about 45 minutes outside of Carmel. And usually Nepenthe is a little busy. Like, it's like a 30-40 minute wait this time. So if you just hop over to the cafe, which is literally right there, and has great food and is fast, there's never a wait. Both have amazing ocean views.
Yes, it's so pretty. You can see the ocean. There was horses down there. It's a great spot. And like you said, there's brunch pretty much all day. So you can get brunch all day. There's salads, wraps, all kinds of stuff. They have wine there too. So it's really pretty.
Yeah, and they also have a gift shop, the Phoenix gift shop.
Yep.
So yeah, so lots to do here. So if you're heading on PCH, going through Big Sur, make sure stop by, have lunch at one of those two places, or dinner, and enjoy. One of our favorite hikes off of PCH in the Big Sur area is this one that we're on right now. And one of the reasons why it's our favorites is because it's a shorter one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a decline and then incline back up, but there's a really cool cave that you walk through, a really cool bridge that you walk across. It's in a little redwood forest, and you're right by the water. I'll give you a little shot of that. It's so cool to look out and just watch the water come up. And the way you find it, and if there is a name to it, we'll look it up and we'll post it on the screen if we can find a name for it. However, you can't miss it. When you leave the cafe we were just at.
Yeah. Nepenthe.
Nepenthe. That's a tough one. And you're headed south on PCH. It's about halfway in between that cafe, that restaurant, and
Kiva.
Cafe Kiva.
Nepenthe is the other one.
Yeah, we ate at Cafe Kiva.
Yeah.
So it's halfway between that and Pfeiffer State Park. So you can't miss it. You'll see a turnout on both sides of the road. You'll probably see some cars parked there if you're here anytime in the spring, summer, fall. And just a short hike down, probably about 10 minutes down. Spend about 20 minutes down. Once you get down, checking it all out, and then probably 10-15 minutes back up.
It's more steep. It's inclined to go back up.
But it's really cool because you got the waves just crashing in. You're close to the ocean. You're watching the waves crash, and you really just don't get that experience anywhere else on the PCH Big Sur trip that you might be on. So definitely check it out. Finished the 17-mile scenic drive, and it was absolutely amazing. If you're going to be in the Carmel area, we highly recommend that you check it out. It should be at the top of your list. Tons of amazing overlooks. We saw seals, sea lions, we saw whales. Just really neat place to check out.
We ate lunch at the Bench, it's called, and it's in the lodge near the Pebble Beach Visitor Center, and that was really good. It has an awesome patio, so definitely sit out there. We got one that has a little fireplace thing on it, and you can see the golf course and the ocean. It was a really great spot. So we're at the KOA in Sonoma, in California, and every Saturday in October they do a trick-or-treat in the afternoon and evening time for the kids. So of course we're like, we have to participate in this, definitely. So got myself some bat ears, really excited about that, and we got some snacks for the kids set up, some stickers and some treats, and we got moved for the night. Thankfully there was nothing else opening up, and so this KOA had a spot open up for us that had this patio and everything, so we took it. And there's AJ, the dogs, we got all set up, and now we're just waiting for the kids to come. So
State Park, and we're actually sitting in the Cathedral Redwoods, which is really neat. It's just this circle of redwoods with, when you look up, you can actually see the sky and just the tree branches all around. Pretty cool. It was a good hike back here. It took us probably about 45 minutes, so not too bad. They say for most people it's probably a 2-hour round trip, so if you're up for it, definitely take that hike. No dogs permitted, so make sure you leave your dogs at home. Most trails here in the Henry Cowell State Park, you can't bring your dog, so you're probably gonna wanna leave them behind unless you check first. There are a few trails that you can check out, so check that out.
It has a little bit of a steep part for a little bit of the way, but then once you get up here, it flattens out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so we saw Big Basin today. What do you think, Big Basin?
Big Basin was pretty. I like Henry Cowell State Park better. I feel like the Redwood Trail here, it's called, with all the old growth redwoods and stuff are bigger and they're really pretty. And I know at Big Basin there's Mother of the Forest and Father of the Forest, big redwoods, and those are really, really pretty. But I don't know, I just like the feel of Henry Cowell State Park a little bit better. But I know online people love Big Basin too.
Yeah, so definitely both great state parks. However, if you only have time for one, I would say do Henry Cowell. Yeah. You know, right off the bat, you're getting amazing old growth redwoods, giant redwoods, and there's really cool, I don't know what the name of that park is with the train that goes through, but when you park in the parking lot, there's like this old western town that's really neat, and the train runs through it, and you can actually take a train and go through the redwood forest, which we did. So
steam train, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's right across the parking lot.
Yeah, so check that out. Make sure you see what the train schedule is. Usually on the weekends it has 3 times, but during the week it's only runs at around 11:15, 11:30. Yep. So you'll want to check on that.
And it varies per season too, winter, spring, summer.
Yep. So definitely, if you're in the Bay Area or Northern California at all, definitely make your way over to see the redwoods. They're absolutely amazing.
I think that's how you say it. And we're doing a wine tour and wine tasting out of a barrel right now.
Taste out of a barrel.
Cheers. 3 bottles of wine, and it's so good. We got Fantasia. It's a sweet wine and it's so good. And if you eat it with, what is it? Chocolate with salt. Salty chocolate.
So we're looking for some good grapes to pick. So let's check it out.
We just did our winery tour, and they said you could come out and pick a grape to
Found some good
try
ones over here. Can you see them?
Yeah.
All right, let's try.
Does it have the stuff inside that they were talking about, like the?
Yeah, they said it's like 75% of the grape when you're making wine actually gets thrown away or used for compost, because it's a lot of seeds and things like that. But I still like them. I'm just crunching through the seeds.
Well, that was good.
It's really sweet.
What kind of grape?
Cabernet.
Sauvignon.
We just finished our wine tour at Ben Ziger Winery, family winery.
Yeah, we did the tribute wine tour, and it was really neat because it was part tour around the vineyard where they talked about the biodynamic part of the farm, I guess. I guess there's only 6 wineries in all of Napa and Sonoma out of hundreds that are biodynamic. Pretty much they make organic wine is what we learned for the most part. So we loved the tour through the winery.
Yeah, we went on a tram type thing, and we went for a tour up in the vineyards, which was really great. And we got to taste a couple grapes and then taste a few wines, and it was really cool because they explained a lot about the winery. And they have a lot of animals on the farm too, and sheep and cows, and the sheep will eat the weeds and some of the old, like the dried grapes that will fall and become basically like raisins.
Yeah, after they do the harvest.
Yeah, after they do the harvest. So they let the sheep go. Basically, they're in pens over there, and they'll let them go throughout the vineyards and eat the grapes that are on the ground. And so it was really cool to learn about everything, and they use a lot of different stuff like that, and with the soil and everything to make it organic.
Yep, and the second portion was actually going through the cave, which is really neat because you get to see where all the wine, after it's I guess barreled, where it's stored. We got to do a wine tasting from the barrel, and one thing that I didn't know, but the wine barrels are actually completely charred with a blowtorch on the inside of the barrel.
Yeah, that was cool.
Before putting the wine in. I thought that was pretty neat, and most of the barrels here actually are produced in France, and they're $1,200 for just the barrel. So pretty cool. So if you're in the area of Sonoma, highly recommend this wine tour, the tribute wine tour at the Ben Ziger Winery.
Not Zinger.
It's a tough one.
Ben Ziger Winery.